Figure Force! It's Figure Force YouTube toy collector team vlogging to save the day. Figure Force! Nostalgic vintage toy heroes. Figure Force! What are you buying?
Hello everyone, it's Alright here and welcome to another episode of Whatcha Buying, the series of videos where I just basically show you what I've bought. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Real mixed bag of nuts, a lot of Transformers, some of them you've seen, some of them you haven't seen. So yeah, let's start off. Should we start off with the items that I bought first that I haven't showed you? Picked up off eBay a couple of real Ghostbusters figures. We've got Egon here and we've got Ray. Ray is complete, apart from his little ghost that come with him, and Egon is missing his proton back. I used to love these figures as a kid. My sister seems to have claimed my figures of these, and it's funny because I always used to have the Egon figures and she always used to have the Ray figures, so it's kind of nice that they're the two that I've got first. So yeah, picked up a couple of real Ghostbusters. On the same theme, picked up another Ghostbusters figure that I had when I was little that my sister has claimed, and it's this Egon figure. I think he's missing his ghost and his weapon. His mechanism still works, which is pretty cool. And I'm not going to talk about prices too much, but this was only about £3 off eBay. Next up, I got an item from work from my good friend Vic, kind of a secret Santa, or not so secret Santa. I picked up this, which is amazing. It's one of the NECA, is it NECA toys? Predator figures. But what's weird about, well, not weird, what's amazing about this one is that it's in kind of like the Predator vision, like the infrared look. It's pretty cool. I'll put it out there, it's one of my favourite figures, non-transforming figures I have in my collection, just because it's so obscure, brilliant, and look how the light hits it. It's absolutely beautiful, and I might be in for a few more of these NECA figures, especially Predator and Alien ones. I'm a fan of both those films. Massive fan of Arnie, and maybe even some Terminator figures, I don't know. But this is going to look amazing on the shelf, and does look amazing on the shelf. So cheers, Vic, for that. I've been shopping in B&M bargains, as I do, and I've spotted these things on the shelf before, but even though they were reasonably priced, I steer clear of them. Then the other day, I noticed they've been reduced to £10 each, which I thought, I can do that. And I've picked up these. I picked up Donatello first, and then I picked up Michelangelo today. And I did have Raphael as well, and I'm probably going to end up picking up him and then hunting for a Leonardo. But I wanted to get these two first, and the reason I wanted to get these two first is these are the two I had. Not obviously these figures, but the original Turtle figures. These were the only two characters I had. I really wanted a Leonardo and a Raphael. I sent my dad out to fetch them, saying, get me the blue one and the red one. My dad's colourblind, he come back with the orange one and the purple one. But yeah, these are amazing figures, and for a tenner each. And again, I'm only telling you the price because these are really good and real value for money. So if you're into Turtles, go and pick some up. They're amazing, really well articulated toys. I'm not a massive Turtles fan, but I did want a representation of the Turtles for the collection. And even if I only got two Turtles, these were the two I would want. So I'm really, really happy to get them. And when I was picking up the Turtles, I also spotted these. It's an alien figure. This apparently is Amanda Ripley from Alien Isolation. And this is the alien that stalks her within that. Quite cool things. Very novelty, but weren't a lot. So I picked them up when I picked up Donatello. I actually managed to pick up my first Siege figures this month. You already know who these are. It is, of course, Skytread and Megatron, Voyager and Deluxe. Amazing figures. I've done some reviews of these, so check them out if you like. In Home Bargains recently, there was these, not Siege of Cybertron, or these basic box sets from Titans Return that had Quick Switch. It had G2 Optimus Prime, it had Fastlane, it had a die-cast Rodimus head, and a Nautica. I've been looking for one, unfortunately I haven't come across one. And I was looking to buy one online, and there were scalpers online charging 75 quid for one. And then I took a step back from it and went, which one of these figures do I actually really want? A Nautica would have been nice, it looks a really nice figure. But the only figure I really wanted in there was a Fastlane. And that's so I can complete my Autobot clones. This weapon is for a Jetfire toy that my son's got. I've just stolen the guns. I thought they looked quite good with these. A second attempt to get one off eBay. I ordered one from a seller who never bothered posting it, never bothered replying to any of my messages. Did get a refund from it though, and actually got this guy for £2 cheaper. So even though there was a bit of hassle, I got one in the end. Not the best, to be honest with you. I haven't had too much of a play with him, but I might do a review of him and Cloud Raker together maybe. I think that might be a nice little review. If you think that's an idea, leave a message in the comments and I might do that over Christmas or in the new year. And then today, I've obviously picked up some figures from Mr. Rudy Zazu as part of my Secret Santa, but I'm not going to share those now. Check out that video if you want to have a look what I picked up. But today, I went out to Burton-on-Trent with my son on a little pre-Christmas outing, and God, there was so much stuff there. I really had to try and behave myself. I probably made the wrong decision picking up my first item. I was in the Entertainer and I saw a bot that I hadn't got from Power of the Primes. They had Hunger there, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick up this because I've got the majority of the Power of the Primes and this was the only one I was missing. And I actually don't have this character in my collection at all. It's a Lita one. Now, even though there are some lovely details on this figure and it looks okay, it's probably one of the worst moulds we've had in years. The Starscream was pretty much awful. It feels aged already. So poor Lita one here, despite being reduced. Yeah, she's not the best, but she's better than Starscream, put it like that. And I think I would have been happy with her until I went into Toymaster. And Toymaster basically had the entire Siege line. They didn't have Optimus, but they had Megatron. I didn't actually see Sideswipe, but they had Cog, they had Hound, they had all the Micromasters, the Target Masters as well. I've asked a few family members to pick me a few of these up, and I don't know which ones they've got me, which is a little bit gutted because the entire line was there. But I remembered when I sent round the Kapow links, there was one that was out of stock, and I remembered that no one would have got me that. So I picked up these guys. I picked up, is it Stormcloud and Vispa? Or Viper, I think he was, as the original Micromasters. So I've picked up these guys. I'm going to review those. They are not open yet, but I'm going to review them, open them as part of my review. So that's probably the next video that's going to come. If I can get that done before Christmas, happy days. They look really cool, by the way, though. Really cool. And the Siege line itself looks amazing. The designs, the aesthetic, the paintwork, really chuffed with it. Really excited to get more. And I also picked up a little Legends Prime from the Bumblebee movie. Really cool figure. A lovely transformation on it. A lot of fun for something so small. And really well built as well. Unlike some of the earlier Prime Legends that just fall apart, everything's tight on this guy. And it looks really cool in both modes. And the only other item I picked up is I picked up a blowpipe. And I picked up this at the same time as I bought Skytread from Kapow. And it's really nice reuniting him with Trigger Happy. So yeah, he's really cool. And I really like these action parts that add on to the blasts and that. I was tempted to get, was it Firebolt? I think, and there's Lionizer. Those two were there today, but they were £8 each. And I was just, Firebolt looked a little bit cheap. Lionizer actually looked really nice in person, but I opted for the Micromasters instead. But Blowpipe definitely by a million miles is the better Target Master from that line. And I think that's everything I've picked up so far. Looking forward to seeing what I've got for Christmas. I know I'm going to have at least a couple of bots. I will do a Christmas haul video. Probably won't be till Boxing Day, obviously. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Now you know what I've been buying. And I'll catch you again soon.